Allah, Elohayna, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, Wamlaki, Bashim, Harab, Kakudash, Barakatham, the water, Bible, Bawa, Kwam, Yasharab. Double honor to the apostles, builders, and bishops of a great millstone who teach us daily. And to the men out there teaching them likewise doctrine, say you Shalom. Today we're going to get into basically how the world is waking up to Babylon the Great, America. They finally seeing what the true Hebrew Israelites have been saying for over 200 years since this country's been a country. Now the whole world is seeing everything that we've been talking about. So instead of saying get over it, people are now paying attention to the bullshit that Esau and Amalek has always been doing. But now it's got to the point where you can't help. You can no longer ignore the obvious. All right. Now let's start with the scripture. And I got a video on how an Edomite is going in about the things that these Edomites, these elites are doing. Now, you don't have to take the Israelites' word for it because all y'all think we lying about everything we say anyway. So maybe y'all believe this Edomite that's about to tell y'all what's really going on. But first, let's start with the scripture. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked, because the faces of the judges thereof is not where who is he. That's why all this wickedness is allowed, because the wicked run this planet for now. So let's go ahead and grab, let's go ahead and get the video real quick. Let me blow it up. Now, the name of this video is The World is Fed Up with Esau. Let's get a script first. Let's get see what it is. I don't see it. Hold on, I'll find it in a minute. Let's let the video play.
And everyone today who is rallying behind Israel is going to lose. I mean, obviously they're going to lose. Because rallying behind Israel just shows that you are still stuck in this old colonialist, imperialist, racist, Western supremacist mentality that the entire global South rejects. And frankly, not just the global South. I mean, there are huge numbers of people in the West itself who reject this. The majority of people on Earth reject this. So you see, you're showing the whole global South, you're showing the whole world that you can't change, that you're the same as you ever were. I think the West, and America in particular, needs to understand that the whole world is seeing you for what you are. Your stance on Palestine makes it starkly obvious to everyone that you are not actually mature or developed enough to deserve a leadership role in world affairs, and certainly not in the affairs of the global South. Certainly not in all of the countries that have been your victims all these years. I mean, there's no repentance on your part. There's no contrition. There's no moral improvement or change in you. You are exactly the same people who wiped out the Native Americans. You're the same people who regarded Africans as subhumans. You're the same people who murdered hundreds of thousands of Japanese civilians in a matter of seconds at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You're the same people who dropped napalm on civilian villages in Vietnam. I mean, on and on. Nothing changes. And nothing exposes this today more than your stance on Palestine. Nothing demonstrates that you have not changed or developed in centuries more than your shameless support for Israel. And believe me, you're alienating the whole planet by this. When you back colonialist, Zionist violence against the Palestinians, everyone sees it as emblematic of your whole attitude to the non-Western world, to the non-white world. Everyone in the global South identifies with the Palestinians. Everyone in the Muslim world identifies with the Palestinians. When you declare your support for total war against the Palestinians, when you declare your support for a psychopath like Netanyahu calling for basically a final solution against the Palestinians, well, everyone in the global South gets the message. You are deranged, immoral, barbaric, bloodthirsty, racist savages. And all your talk about human rights and the rule of law and all of that is all just hideous hypocrisy. You don't mean any of it, and you never did.
Mm, mm, mm. Did he not just explain the truth, what was really going on? Yep, he did. Yeah, he hit the nail on the head. And everybody is seeing it now. All right, let me get this is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 7. Their feet run to evil, they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. Is that not Esau, Edom? Yes, it is. Sirach chapter 14, verse 7. And if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. Is that not what Esau is doing? Yes, it is. Let me see. Second Samuel chapter 4, verse 11. How much more when wicked men have slain a righteous person in his own house upon his bed? Shall I not therefore now require his blood of your hand and take you away from the earth? The answer is yes. Psalm chapter 94, verse 21. They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 11. If they say, come with us, let us lay in wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 16. For their feet run to evil, they make haste to shed blood. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination. Verse 17. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly. Are they not in Israel right now dealing unjustly? Yes. And will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Psalms chapter 73, verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Sirach chapter 27, verse 30. Malice and wrath, even these are abominations, and the sinful man shall have both. Let me see if I can find the script now I've been looking for. Uh, Man, what is it? What is it? Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. I found the scripture I was looking for. This is Job chapter 20, verse 27. It says, "The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him." Is that not happening now? Because right now, this is what's going on. Those Israelis, they thought that if they played victim bad enough, that people would have compassion for them and get on their side. That did not happen. It's the exact opposite. The whole planet is abhorring these Israelites because the truth is out. They know they're not the real people, and everybody else knows. But they're gonna play that role till they can't play it no more. And that's cool because all they're doing is condemning themselves even more, and they're bringing about a worse punishment by day. As the days go by, their punishment gets worse and worse and worse and worse. You know why? Because each day goes by, they're committing more and more and more and more iniquity. So they're just digging their hole even deeper. See what I'm saying? Now let's get. Oh, let's go to Proverbs. Yes, that's a good one. I did a video the other day about them, the CNN people doing fake news, acting like they was in a war zone when they really wasn't. And I got a strike on the video. It's cool though. Who first say out, right? E. Mm-hmm. It's cool. It is oh so cool. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 24. And we're going to verse 22. We're gonna read on down. We can start at 20. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 20. For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. Now let's go down to 22. For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of them both? Verse 23. These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of persons and judgment. See, the United States try to be a wicked judge. So let me tell you what they're doing. Wait, let me get this one first. This is the kicker right here. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 24. He that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse, nations shall abhor him. Is that what's happening now? All these nations turning against the Israelis for what they doing to the Palestinians. First, they lied because they blew up a hospital. They lied and said the Palestinians had a misfire and blew up their own shit. Just like the Russians blew up their own pipeline, right? Now, this is what the United States is doing. The United States, they're sending naval ships over to Israel in support, quote unquote. At the same time, they cut a check to Palestine for $100 million. They all over the place. And now the United States just approved genocide of the Palestinians. So whose side are you on, United States? Because all you doing is making these other nations look at you with a good eye. Because what you are doing does not make any sense. First, you cut them people a check for $100 million, then you approve their genocide. What kind of shit is that? James 1 and 8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. People crazy, man. And that Edomite, he made that. He hit the point right there. Everything he said was true about Babylon. Let's go to book Jeremiah, chapter 50. And we're going to go down to verses 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? This is a future prophecy, meaning Babylon is going to be destroyed. Verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wasn't not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striving against the Lord. Yeah, everything they do is adverse to the Bible. The Lord said, don't be homosexual. Esau said you could be a homosexual. The Lord said, don't eat pork. Esau said you can eat pork. The Lord says, women can't be women. Esau said you can't. The Lord said, don't mess with the children. Esau said you can mess with the children and eat them. Yeah, just cook them up and eat them. That's what they do over there in the Holy Land. But they're the Lord's people. See what I'm saying? And all they are, they so childish right now. Those Israelis are at the White House acting a damn fool because they want the war to stop. See, they all over the place, and they still playing the victim card right now as we speak. And we told y'all last week, get ready, because all they doing is interviewing Israelis, giving they little sob stories. Don't nobody care. You have worn that victim card out, and people are tired of it. And anytime somebody call you out for your crimes, you start crying anti-sin. That shit don't work, bro. You will be held accountable, Amalek and Esau. Thus says the Lord, thus says the Bible. Let's keep going. Yeah, they're gonna pay for it. Go to Proverbs, chapter 11. And let's go down to verse, what it is? Verse 21. Though join hand in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Now let's go to book James, chapter 2, verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that have shown no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. All that stuff Esau said, what they did to the Indians, the Palestinians, the Japanese. The list goes on and on to all the nations Babylon has terrorized. Like the Edomites have terrorized. But they so busy, if you fight back or if you do something, you the terrorist. See? Let's go to the book of Job. Yeah, these people all over the place, man. They so sloppy. The Lord has truly stripped Esau of his left-handed wisdom. Job chapter 12, verse 23. He increaseth the nations and destroyeth them. He enlarges, he enlargeth the nations and straightened them again. Y'all forgot what happened to the Pharaoh Ramesses in Egypt in the book of Exodus, right? What did he do? What did the Lord do? He rose them up just to bring them down. And in doing that, the Lord exalted his glory. See what I'm saying? That's how the Lord brings forth his glory, by destroying who everybody thinks can't be destroyed. See what I'm saying? It's gonna happen again. And it's gonna be a second exodus out of Babylon. And it's gonna be greater than the first. Matter of fact, let's go to the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departed not. Verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. Does she not sell families? Yes, she does. Human trafficking, adoption agencies. I don't care how much you so-called love that child you about to adopt. If you don't have that quote-unquote adoption fee, you ain't getting no child. And all they're doing is selling children to pedophiles and trafficking them to pedophiles. Verse 5. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Verse 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and I will make thee vile, and set thee as a gazing stock. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establishes a city by iniquity. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Yeah, you ain't the top dog no more, America. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. That's the Lord coming through. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 9, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes, the Russians, against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. The Russians don't need your weak ass money. They want that ass. Because they've been what? They've been provoking Russia and China for what, the past 2+ years? Yeah, it's about time for that ass whooping. Verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Everybody gonna get it. Verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. You already know what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. Fire and brimstone. America, nuclear fire. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 13. Wait. Before I get that one, I need to start up a bit. Let's go to Obadiah. No, I got that one already. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Everybody sees you. Everybody knows you. Everybody knows everything about you now. You think you still slick and below the radar. No, you exposed, man. Esau and Amalek. Psalm chapter 73, verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. You're selling weapons to both sides. You're giving money to both sides to keep this war going. Why? Because war is the new cash cow. If the dollar was backed by oil, the Russians said, no, they ain't doing it no more. The Russians put a stop to that. So now you got to keep wars going, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But then again, we talk about a base man in a leadership position. Just because you're in charge does not make you a leader. Leaders are born. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning is light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Now, this is what I want to get. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sinners against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh with spirit before him. Verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh. He can't fear him. Look at all this abominable shit he doing. See, Esau is just up at, what's the word? Adverse. He's adverse against everything righteous. Just naturally adverse. That's why he doesn't deal with reality. And if you don't go along with his life, he wants to murder you. Is that not insanity? Proverbs chapter 21, verse 7. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them because they refuse to do judgment. They refuse to do righteous judgment because they're not righteous judges. These are the wicked. They were not created to be righteous judges. They were created to be perfectly wicked, adverse against righteousness in every way. So don't expect these people to do right by you. How you so concerned about everybody else's borders, but you leave yours wide open? If that ain't a red flag, but y'all just insist on ignoring it, hoping that this government changes for the better. No, that's not going to happen. They're going to get waxed worse and worse and worse until this country is destroyed because it's the Lord's will. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 12. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. But y'all ain't got that yet. It don't matter who's in the White House. If he's an Edomite, it don't even have to be an Edomite. If they're in the White House, they will do wickedness. That's the only way you get to be in the White House. 2 Israel chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. I mean, all these people do is lie. Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. We all know that Ethiopian cannot change his skin or leopard change his spots. So why would you expect evil men to do righteous works? It's not going to happen. Psalm chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Psalm chapter 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. As soon they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 29, the people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery and have vexed the poor and needy, yet they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know everything you gonna do, because the Bible told us what you was gonna do. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have covered his secret places in him, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, his neighbor, he is not. But because he's the one doing the spoiling, spoil means to rob. Keep going. Job chapter 15, verse 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepare deceit. You ever heard of think tanks? They actually pay people to figure out how to get away with wickedness. This is how in tune with their wickedness they are. That's why they don't have a problem being homosexuals, lesbians, pedophiles, because this was put in them at birth. It's a natural like breathing to them. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. See, these leaders are not going to improve. They're going to wax worse and worse. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also. Let thy foreskin be uncovered. For the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy good. That's what's happening now. Because at first everybody was afraid of the United States because they were so quick to drop a bomb on you. But now the tables have turned. Now everybody else got bombs too. Like Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Yep. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 10. The soul of the wicked desire evil. His neighbor find no favor in his eyes. See? The Palestinians finding that out the hard way. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 16. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. That's these Amalekites and these Edomites. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the oath for the scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge. And under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Yeah, we the Lord's people. But you got the world's largest gay parade. It don't matter. We the Lord's people. Stop. Just stop. You really think the Lord is with that after he told you in the book of Leviticus? If you ever read the book of Leviticus, I know y'all read the Talmud, so y'all don't have no relationship with the Bible whatsoever. It's like a movie prop. Y'all just carry it around. But you don't read it. You hate the Bible. Y'all read the Talmud. That's why y'all dog got everybody else because y'all look down upon other people. Tables about to turn over because y'all about to be the bottom of the barrel. Slavery, captivity. But Esau and Amalek, fake ass JOOS over there. James chapter 1, verse 8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. First, you're gonna send carriers over there to help Israel. Then you're gonna get the Palestinians 100 million, and then you're gonna approve their genocide. I mean, just a dumbass, a whole dumbass, not partial, not living. No, you a whole dumbass. But you at the same time, see, this is what makes you stupid. You a dumbass, but you so stupid that you don't think other people sees your dumbassness. They do. Psalm chapter 137, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Your revenge is going to be sweet. Verse 9, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Your revenge is going to be real sweet. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. Sirach chapter 14, verse 8, an envious man hath a wicked eye. He turneth away his face and despiseth men. Esau and Amalek. Verse 9, a covetous man is not satisfied with his portion. He wanted all. But for some reason, everything ain't enough for this client. And the iniquity of the wicked drives up his soul. Job chapter 15, verse 34. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of fire. Fire is coming. Psalms chapter 73, verse 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covers them as a garment. Everywhere they go, they'll follow. Verse 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish. And all of it was just a big land grab. They don't want Palestinians in Israel. But at the same time, they're supposed to be there either. See the bullshit? Verse 8, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Verse 9, they set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walking through the earth. We the victims. We ain't do nothing. Shut up. You are exposed, Amalek. Micah chapter 2, verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And nobody did that but Esau and Amalek. Psalm chapter 28, verse 3. Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, to speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. Are we trying to figure out how to get away with some type of wickedness? That's why the Lord is going to get rid of you. Because ain't nobody got time to watch you to make sure you ain't up to no wickedness. So the Lord is going to get rid of you after your 1,000 years of slavery. Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. We're in the starting stages of that right now because Esau, the world sees you as not being fit to rule, which we said that a long time ago. But these are his thoughts. Psalm chapter 10, verse 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved. I shall never be in adversity. Guess what? You're about to be in adversity. Psalms chapter 94, verse 21, they gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. Yes, sir. Psalms chapter 58, verse 2. Yet in heart you work wickedness, you wear the violence of your hands in the earth. Yes, you do. Let's get let's see, Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, Esau, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. What is that great sword? Weapons. That's why this man's so crazy about weapons. Remember, Isaac blessed Esau with the sword, modern day guns, missiles, nukes, anything that can kill. That's what Esau is infatuated. He was given the blessing of the sword, but it was a temporary blessing. So he gonna try to use that temporary blessing to steal back his birthright. Now, why he's so pissed off is that our blessing is eternal. His is temporary. See, that's why he acting like a little bitch right now, taking down videos that reveal the truth. I don't care. You can strike deeds, bro. Cause the Lord gonna strike you. I don't care, man. Look, this is not my first time getting videos struck. I had whole channels taken down. I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I must have struck a nerve. And that goes for all the brothers that you done took down pages and gave them strikes. Truth hurt, say ouch, E. Don't be a little bitch. Well, never mind. It's in your nature to be a little bitch. Literally. Because you like to bend over and be the bitch. So, hey, everybody has a role to play. Everybody has a lot to feel. Sirach chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. 100 million here, 2 billion there, crashing the dollar on purpose, laundering money and selling to both sides. How fast you want to go into captivity, Esau? Because you're doing an excellent job. Keep up the good work, fam. You almost there. See? Sirach chapter 27, verse 26. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth the trap shall be taken therein. Verse 27, he that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know when it cometh. The Lord got you the trick bag, homie. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 28. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Psalm chapter 5, verse 9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth, their inward part is very wickedness, their throat is an open sepulchre, they flatter with their tongue. All them big, smooth, buttery words, and y'all are just taken by his big ass words. Just because a man can sound intelligent doesn't mean he's not lying. Esau has mastered the skill of sounding intelligent and lying to you at the same time. But that goes over a lot of people's head because y'all believe everything on the goddamn news. That's Esau sounding intelligent and lying to you at the same time. He has mastered that. They flatter with their tongue. Yeah. I didn't call out many intelligent sounding liars. Just because you use big words don't mean you're not lying. Matter of fact, when you do use big words, you're trying to cover your lies. For example, abortion. What's the definition of abortion? Murder infants. Collateral damage. What is collateral damage? Murdering the innocent. See, that's how he uses words to cover his wickedness. And at the same time, y'all don't have a problem with it. Especially Eve, she'll abort your ass in a minute and go out that same night to the club. Celebrate murder. That's what the Lord calls it. He doesn't call it abortion, he calls it murder. He doesn't call it collateral damage. He calls it murder. And there are what's the word? And if you murder, there are consequences. That's the word. Mm. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 16. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning. All of Joe Biden, I don't know how many copies they made, but all of them are children, lying children. Speaking of lies, Job chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are physicians of no value. Not only are they forgers of lies, but they're also fools. Job chapter 30, verse 8. They were children of fools. You're children of base men. They're not the most intelligent thing this universe has ever seen. They are the most savage. Job chapter 30, verse 8. They were children of fools. You're children of base men. They were viler than the earth. Psalm chapter 64, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Did we not see that Edomite call out Edom for their wickedness in the beginning of this video? Yes, we did. And more Edomites are coming out because even Esau is getting tired of Esau. Sirach chapter 41, verse 8. Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High Yahweh, for if ye increase, it shall be to your destruction. Psalm chapter 52, verse 3. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness a lie. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Something wrong with this dude, man. You know what's wrong with him? He was born to be perfectly wicked. That's what's wrong with him. That's why he was created. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put sweet for bitter and bitter for sweet. Esau, that's all he does, tell you something bad is good for you. For example, the jab. It's safe. It's effective. No, it ain't. But then the same guy that tells you that this jab is safe will tell you that he's about to ban seeds. Same man that tell you cow farts is destroying the planet when it hits and when it's his evil ass. The same man that blaming all his wickedness on global warming and climate change when there's no such thing. The earth do what it do. Now, what it does depend on how we treat it. Esau is in rulership, so Esau dogs out the planet. The planet reacts. The planet is a living thing. It's not going anywhere. Esau gonna be exterminated before the earth be destroyed. The earth gonna go on forever and forever. But not Esau and Amalek. They get the fuck out of here. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Yeah, they think they got it going on. All the Lord got you doing what he wants you to do. So he can be justified to destroy all of Edom. And that includes Amalek. Sirach chapter 10, verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 8. Shall I not in that day, says the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom? Yes. And understanding out of the mouth of Esau. Yeah, you looking stupid, more and more stupid by the day. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. 754 military bases worldwide. That's you. Who enlarges his desires hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth to him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. And how is he going to heap unto him all people? With the sea here. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 7. As for the scoundrel, his devices are evil. He plans wicked schemes, ruin the poor with lying words, even when the plea of the needy is right. When we make videos exposing this asshole, yeah, he tried to ruin the poor with lying words. Misinformation. Stop. Because the only time fact checkers came to exist when the truth was being exposed. I think we can go ahead and close. Yeah, let's get Hebrews chapter 12, verse 17. This is why he doing all this bullshit, trying to steal back the birthright. Check this out. For ye know that afterward, when he would inherit the blessing, he was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Esau can't repent. Matter of fact, his prayers are abominations to the Lord. So y'all through. All you Edomites praying, you're through. Because first of all, there's no such thing as cheese and rice. And number two, the Lord does not hear your prayers. So you're through. Lamentation chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. Naked means you're being exposed. That cup is 1,000 years of captivity and extermination. Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. That's happening right now because all your shit is being exposed. Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time, shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. Ain't nobody more prideful than an American Edomite. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 17. He that assumes anger dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated. Hate your guts. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And Yahweh will put all these curses upon your enemies and on them that hate you, which persecuted you. Now, who's the you? The Israelites. All 17 nations are against us. And y'all about to get it. But not like, ain't nobody in trouble like Esau and them. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. And this is everything you have done to the real Israelites. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. The Lord had enough of your shit. Now it's time for you to get dealt with. Sirach chapter 27, verse 24. I have hated many things, but nothing like him. For the Lord Yahweh will hate him, Christians. No, the Lord does not love everybody. And yes, the Lord does hate. Hold on, gotta get these. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 9. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Spoil means rob. Because of men's blood and of all that dwell therein. Sound about right. Oh, we can end on this one. Psalms chapter 73, verse 17. Until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I their end. Meaning, until you understand the true meaning of this Bible, who is written to the Israelites, you will understand that there's nothing Esau can do to get him out of his punishment that's coming up real soon. Don't matter what he say, it don't matter what he do, it doesn't matter who he murders. He's still going. Now, before I end the video, I want to play the video that I played in the beginning, and then we're gonna go ahead and close. Let me get it one more time for the people in the back. All the wickedness this man has done.
And everyone today who is rallying behind Israel is going to lose. I mean, obviously they're going to lose. Because rallying behind Israel just shows that you are still stuck in this old colonialist, imperialist, racist, Western supremacist mentality that the entire global South rejects. And frankly, not just the global South. I mean, there are huge numbers of people in the West itself who reject this. The majority of people on Earth reject this. So you see, you're showing the whole global South, you're showing the whole world that you can't change, that you're the same as you ever were. I think the West, and America in particular, needs to understand that the whole world is seeing you for what you are. Your stance on Palestine makes it starkly obvious to everyone that you are not actually mature or developed enough to deserve a leadership role in world affairs, and certainly not in the affairs of the global south. Certainly not in all of the countries that have been your victims all these years. I mean, there's no repentance on your part. There's no contrition. There's no moral improvement or change in you. You are exactly the same people who wiped out the Native Americans. You're the same people who regarded Africans as subhumans. You're the same people who murdered hundreds of thousands of Japanese civilians in a matter of seconds at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You're the same people who dropped napalm on civilian villages in Vietnam. I mean, on and on. Nothing changes. And nothing exposes this today more than your stance on Palestine. Nothing demonstrates that you have not changed or developed in centuries more than your shameless support for Israel. And believe me, you're alienating the whole planet by this. When you back colonialist, Zionist violence against the Palestinians, everyone sees it as emblematic of your whole attitude to the non-Western world, to the non-white world. Everyone in the global south identifies with the Palestinians. Everyone in the Muslim world identifies with the Palestinians. When you declare your support for total war against the Palestinians, when you declare your support for a psychopath like Netanyahu calling for basically a final solution against the Palestinians, well, everyone in the global south gets the message. You are deranged, immoral, barbaric, bloodthirsty, racist savages. And all your talk about human rights and the rule of law and all of that is all just hideous hypocrisy. You don't mean any of it, and you never did.
Never gets old. Call all you lava high now you have by Shimmy Hawa Shah Mashiach wa Malaki by Shim Hawa Kakodash for Rock the Thumb, Bible Ball, Waquam Yashua.